Welcome back to the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. Rich is going to teach us something super cool today. We're going to learn about how to transition our pots and container gardens. How's it work?
Yeah, Shawna, I'm glad actually to be able to do this segment because this is actually a subject that I happen to know a lot about when it comes to containers and pottery. And actually in the pottery world, there are a lot of different manufacturers and manufacturing processes and actually materials that the pots are made out of.
Lots of people are concerned about the safety of plastics and also about the recycling of plastics. So how do we tell if we can recycle a pot or not?
So at the bottom of the pot, there's going to be that little triangle image or logo that has the arrows that go around. That's a recyclable pot. The crescent pots, the rotational molded resin pots, these are 100% recyclable. And some of the pots are straight up plastic. They should be for one-time use, not necessarily to grow your edibles in. But there's some really cool new processes out where people and manufacturing companies are able to make biodegradable pots that actually almost look and feel like plastic.
Now, I have a tip. Lots of people think that you leave the same soil in every year. Please don't do that. What happens is the plant sucks all the nutrition from the soil in the container, and then at the end of the season, it's done. I mean, the soil is barren. So what's really important to do is, even if you're bringing these in from, I want to say out from in, then you should, at the end of that season, repot them and put them in with fresh soil, whatever your preferred soil combination is. Do you have a secret soil combination for containers that you like? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
There are actually several different things. One thing you want to have is a higher in peat because it's lighter if you're going with annuals. If you're going to go with organic vegetable gardening, I'm sure Shawna is going to give the tip on that. I'm a peat-based guy. And I know core or rice hulls also make a good component in organic soil.
I'm going to be a shocker. Are you ready? I'm going to say don't use the peat. You can, of course. It is perfectly healthy.
Not for your veggies.
No. What I like is a third traditional potting soil, a third compost, and a third rotted composted manure. Now, there's no lightweight anything in it. That's a heavy soil. But those vegetables eat it up. They just love it. And particularly in a hot summer when you need more moisture. Exactly. I water maybe twice a week in my containers, maybe. And that's even in August. So highly recommend keeping that moisture in for those vegetables.
We'll be right back, and coming up next is Maria Zampini, gardening author, to talk about garden tools, tips, and tricks. Hi, Rich from Alsop Home and Nursery in St. John here to remind you to think outside the box store and shop at your locally owned Best of the Northwest Indiana Region Garden Center.
Alsop Home and Nursery, the best of every season.
In Frankfort on LaGrange Road and St. John on Route 41. See their weekly circular at alsopnursery.com.